Hey everybody, welcome to Game Time. My name is JJ, and we are continuing our journey on Castlevania Symphony of the Night for the original PlayStation. We are on part 5, and we've explored quite a bit so far. We got most of the items we really need to do most of the exploring, so we're going to do a whole bunch of, we're going to clear this area at the top by Dracula's staircase, and then we're going to go underground, and we're going to go and start clearing out the bottom half of the map, underground caverns and everything like that, so it's going to be fun. But first we're going to hit this little room that has a whole bunch of awesome little upgrades. Can't complain with that, you know what I mean? I'm always up for more items and map completion. And we also get our ghost card, which is another familiar. As you might have noticed, I don't use a whole lot of different familiars. I usually use this one. I'm going to clear the map up top. I usually use the little fairy just because, you know, unless I'm opening a secret passageway with the little devil that we get later. I usually just put her there, but later in the game, not too much later, but later in the game, I grab the big sword familiar, and that's what I use instead. So we're going to fly around a little bit in this area. We're going to clear all this map. There's a couple other little items to grab, but we're going to do some gravity jumping. Yeah, see, we got a little bit of dark spots to clear out. And like I said, oh, there we go. We're going to turn into a bat, and we're just going to make our way around and clear off that map. I always like this area of the game. I like the background with the moon and everything, you know what I mean? So, careful, these guys are jerks. They will knock the no, go, run away! Oh, as if he didn't hit me there. At least I've got my fireball for my bat. And we'll make our way, because there's a little pathway up here. And this is a good ability to get as well. It is your Power of Mist. It lets you stay in mist form now, and it'll just drain some of your magic. But now at least you can stay as mist form, so you can actually go through enemies and stuff like that. If you're panicking and you need to get through somewhere, you can always turn into mist. And we'll got a little bit. Get away from me! Get away from me! Damn flea man. They're like my least favorite enemy. I don't know. They're always in my face. Always in my face. And we got a couple little squares left to clear out here. Let's just grab that. Alright. We get it? We got it. There we go. We got a couple more little dots to grab. And we'll finish up this little area. That's pretty much all I needed to grab in this area. We're going to hit the warp spot and we're going to go and make our way to a new area of the game. There, we cleared that. And make our way back up. Oh, stairway. There we go. There we go. All the way up here. And we'll clear that little spot on the map, which should be cleared now. So, we're good. And we'll head back down here. And check the map. So now we're going to head down towards that the area lower on the map there that leads to the catacombs and the underground caverns and everything. We're going to go clear all that stuff. We're going to go fight Succubus and another boss. I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque. I went down the wrong one. These two pathways look almost identical, so we're going to go down a little bit. It's the next one down. Brain fart. It happens. And this is the door to the portal. Alright, go Alucard, you gonna save the day. And we'll hit this portal. Yeah, good game, man. I look, we're on part 5. I still got quite a few parts to do. We're still in the normal castle, too. So, it takes a while to clip through this game, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what to tell you, but it's still, it's a fun journey to go through. And I'm clipping as fast as I can, like in a reasonable speed too, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not speed running through the game. I am enjoying myself here, but it still takes a while to get through this game. You're gonna be for your first time through, it'll take you 10 hours, you know what I mean? If you're exploring everything and actually not beating the game until you find everything, it'll still take you a while to do this, you know what I mean? So at least maybe watching this video will give you some tips and tricks on where to get some cool stuff, you know, maybe quicken it up for you. But it still takes a while to do, man. Oh, you Skelerangs. We all know I love Skelerangs. Get out of here. There we go. So where we're heading right now, you know, when I was in my earlier episodes, I was talking about going through the blue door, hitting the switch, and going down. It opens up two little pathways on the floor. And I said that I was skipping one, and one of them just had items. So I grabbed the items, and I said we'll go down here later. That's where we're going now. We're gonna start heading south, setting down. It's gonna be sweet. It's got some good levels down there, good items. You know what I mean? We're gonna get our spike breaker armor while we're down there later. You know what I mean? So that we can get our other ring, and we're gonna go fight Succubus. Succubus is actually pretty close. We're actually gonna go fight her really soon. She's you get to go into the fake save room there, and come here. There we go. And we're going down here. If you remember this little area earlier, we haven't been here yet. So down we go, and we are in the underground caverns. And this little area is pretty straightforward. There's a save point right here to the right. The left leads to some more little spots to explore, but there's a couple vertical shafts that go down all the way down, then all the way back up another area and stuff like that. So there's a little, you can explore down this area a little bit after the big drop down to the bottom. But you can also fight Succubus, which is pretty much just around the corner here. It's good to have your bat, you know, when you come down here, so you can just fly over here, or your gravity boots, obviously. And we'll hit this little area. There's not a whole lot of enemies here at all, really. You just gotta keep going to the right, grab yourself some cool little items, some claymore, and you know what I mean. Nothing fancy, a couple dollars here and there. You know, I always found it, you know, cheap. Like, why would you make a candle give me $1? You know what I mean? Like, come on, $1, make it 10 at least. You know what I mean? That's I think that's cheap. Meal tickets are fun. They give you a random food item for your inventory as an item. You know what I mean? So you use them, and you can get anything from turkeys to grapes to sushi or whatever. But they're fun to mess around with because you never know what you're gonna get. And if you never got those items before, you can add them to your inventory as for your collection of items there. Because I try not to use everything, like I said. So now we're gonna hop into this weird ass save point that's all purpley and stuff, and we're gonna go into Alucard's nightmare. And it's just a little clippet of storyline that goes on and between him and his mother. I guess just a little bit of this and that. You know what I mean? A little bit of bad voice acting as usual, but I'm not going to argue. It's still a cool little scene, and Succubus is pretty cool. So, but she's easy. She's an easy boss to kill. You just usually smack her friggin' really quickly, and she'll go down like 10 seconds if you just keep on her. You know what I mean? If she does her little move that splits her into a whole bunch of clones of herself, you can just keep attacking different ones until you find the one that is the right one. You know what I mean? That doesn't disappear. So it's an easy enough boss, but you know what I mean? We gotta sit here and wait until this little storyline's done before I do anything. So the only reason I can't skip stuff right now is because this memory card doesn't have a save game that I've already beat on it already. So if it was up to me, I'd be skipping a lot of, you know, the storyline and whatnot. I'd just be pressing, I think it's triangle or start or whatever to skip this. But I can't right now, so we gotta deal with watching Alucard talk to his crucified mother in front of a whole bunch of people. Yeah. So Alucard starts to figure out that this is not his mama, not the mama. If you remember that cartoon, so you have broken my spell. There you go. Succubus, her and her giant rack, coming to kick our ass. Oh, come here, little boy. So like I said, let's just friggin' right away, I'm just gonna friggin' jump at her. Come here. I got a good weapon too, man. The Holy Sword is a really good weapon to have earlier at this point in the game. Everything is undead, man. Like, you totally destroy stuff. So she goes down pretty easy. There you go, Succubus. Of course I'm a vampire. You read my name backwards. That's right. You know what I mean? Yes, I'm the son of Lord Dracula. Oh man, playing this game is so awesome. Looking forward to going down to the bottom. We got some more stuff to get while we're down there. There's some cool places too down there, and I like the big spiked hallway. Wow, it's good stuff. And we're done this, and if you grab the gold ring there, that's one of 2 items you're going to need later in the game. A little bit later, after we get the silver ring, you're going to need both those rings to open up the big giant clock room. We've been through the clock room a million times right by now, and you should know where that is, big giant clock. You know what I mean? Big clock! But if you equip both those items in that clock room, it'll open up the area. And we're gonna jump all the way down, nice little shaft. Whee! Book! And a little save point here. And we're gonna go down first. And there's gonna be a boss to fight right there, but we're gonna open up this little secret pathway. That little secret pathway is really important, okay? That secret pathway has the item where you can walk underwater, but you gotta figure, you can't go there quite yet. You can open up the pathway, but don't go down there yet. You need actually another item before you can actually get it. But it's good to know, you know what I mean? If you are stuck, that's a good spot to check if you haven't been down there, you know what I mean? So you got the pot roast, but usually when you're down by a secret like that, you heard the little fairy dude chickie say that there's a secret there, so you might be able to luck out. So we get to fight this weird squid chimera boss with a, you know what I mean? It's a little weird, but I'm just gonna kick the crap out of it here. I am too close for comfort. It goes down pretty easy, actually. I really like fighting this boss when you're playing the game as Alucard. You just totally, you bring a knife to this battle, and you just sit on this pedestal, and you just use your super move as Richter, and he just friggin' shoots 1,000 knives right into it. It's so cool to do. It's just something neat to think about if you're playing the game as Richter. Go to this battle with a knife. Yeah, you just totally destroy it. I'm gonna have to friggin' do something like that. Richter's a hard playthrough, man. Stuff does a lot of damage in this game if you're thinking of doing a Richter run. You know what I mean? If you're doing it on the regular Xbox, you can actually get the achievement called Richter's Revenge, and if you beat the game as Richter. So I own this game, like four different ways. I own it on PlayStation, the PSP, the Xbox. I downloaded it on Xbox, and I actually have the Xbox arcade disc that has this game on it. So I own this game on 4 different discs, or whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? So I love it. The only reason I got the 360 one is so I can get the platinum achievement, like get the full achievement. You know what I mean? So, anyways, we'll keep going up here. So we're gonna go up this vertical shaft up here. There's a little enemies on the way up. It's more like just jump here, jump there, grab this, grab that. Very simple. Pretty much just a little bit of map completion we're gonna do over here. There's a couple secrets and stuff. So we'll just keep going up, and we'll grab ourselves a life max up. There's another spot later in one of the shafts that there's a little broken wall you can go through. So we're gonna keep going down and go back up over here. Keep going up this way. Like I said, we're just gonna clear up this map since we're here, and it's very easy. So we'll just do it up. Bam, bam. Oh, little spear dude. A little dodge my stuff. Come here. But yeah, we're looking. We're gonna go down the waterfall level. We're gonna go get ourselves I'm pretty sure it's called the Holy Symbol, if I'm not mistaken. It is the relic that enables you to summon the water dude, the little guy that paddles you across the lake on his boat in that secret passageway I just showed you guys about. So, but we need that item first, so that's what we're gonna go get. It's a little bit to the left, down into the left past the waterfall. But like I said, we clear the map first, and then we continue on. And we're just gonna bam, 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 you little bastard. And this just brings you back up to the top of the shaft. It kind of does a big giant loop, so the save point is back there to the right, and we're gonna jump back down the big giant hole. It's just a lot quicker. Whee! Boop! Nice. And this time we're going to the right. So we went up there, now we're going this way. There's little frogs that'll jump on you all the time, and there are places where water is not your friend. So right now there's a pathway up there with a bunch of guys with spikes. You want to push this crate over, and it'll fill that little compartment where they're standing full of water, and they're gonna drown. Oh, look at them wiggle! Look at them wiggle! and just kill the frogs. Don't worry about if you have a lot of life at this point. You can technically go underneath the water and get the items under the water if you really want to. You know what I mean? You're gonna take damage. You know what I mean? And it's up to you. You're not very fast moving right now underwater, and it just, yeah, it's no fun. You know, we'll go down here later as well. But we're about to go get the item that enables us to walk underwater and stuff. So let's do this the right way, and we're gonna go to get the item, and then I'll show you where everything is and stuff. Because this one I usually get anyways. I get the pentagram. Just jump in there and start backdashing. You know what I mean? So we'll jump right across the waterfall and push against this switch. It'll open up this little dude here, and he'll drop, and he'll throw a big barrel, and it'll open up the big board that's underneath you. Grab the shield there. But what that switch also does is earlier in one of these hallways there, it'll open up where he'll appear in a different spot, and you can lure him to that other spot and open up one of the pathways. So we're going to use that later, but first we're going to just finish exploring all this stuff. And the waterfall is a pain in the ass, man. The waterfall is a pain in the ass at this point. We're just if you don't have your underwater thing, you're going to take a bit of damage if you're doing the waterfall, but there's some spots on the map that are a lot harder to uncover than others. You know what I mean? So like I said before, I'm not going to waste too much time trying to uncover those really tricky spots. But trust me, you can uncover them, but they're a pain in the ass sometimes. Sometimes your Alucard's got to be in the perfect spot for it to uncover that part of that map, especially in the inverted castle of this area. So I'm just letting you know now. There's sometimes it's frustrating, but whatever, you know what I mean? So we're gonna hop up here, and we're gonna open up this little shortcut to the beginning of the game. We were there earlier. We've been here a couple times. We couldn't go through this little pathway, obviously, because we haven't been this way. So we're gonna grab a life max up, and we are gonna stand on this little platform that's gonna go down, and it's gonna open up this little pathway. And as you can see, it brings you to the beginning of the game. Another little loop, you know what I mean, for when you're just pissing around the castle and you want to just clip around. Links this area to the beginning of the game. Nice and easy, and we're gonna hit the little boatman, the ferryman. And as you can see, there's a whole bunch of area underneath the water, so we'll go down there once we get our item that'll enable us to actually go underwater, because we're gonna come and explore and clear up that map anyways. It's easy map to clear up. Make sure you don't get knocked off the bats. You got to be able to stay on the boat, but it's okay. You know what I mean? You could technically fly over here by now. You know what I mean? If you have your bat, you can just fly up here. But the next one, you can't just fly across. There's actually a barricade, and you actually need this item for it to open. If you don't have this item, you won't be able to get it. So I don't know what to tell you. We'll just hop over here, and this will give us our Merman Statue. See, I had it wrong earlier. And the Merman Statue is going to let us summon the other ferryman, and that's where we're going to go now. So we're doing a bit of zigzagging, but it's a little bit of journeying that we have to do. It's just the way it is. We could continue straight down into the catacombs and everything right away, but we're like halfway through getting our underwater relic, so we might as well go get it. No point just wasting too much time. I don't want to have to come back either, you know what I mean, to do all this stuff. So, you know, the first time's a charm. I jumped in the water because I am reckless. I'm not, it's just the way it is. And kill some frozen shades. They drop some good items too. I always like walking in the water here too because of the little icicles in the water. It just, I don't know, I like this area of the game. You know, I wish there was more little crystal area of the game. Alright, see if we can clear off some of this map underneath the waterfall. It's such a pain in the ass, but let's see if we can get it. Come on. Oh. Come on. Clear off. So this part's a little bit of a pain in the ass. We'll grab this. The secret boots are like, it teases you with the promise of being able to jump slightly higher. If you equip it, you're actually not gonna jump very much higher at all. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know how much higher this game actually considers it jumping. I can't seem to get this little corner of the map. You know what I mean? As you can see, But yeah, the secret boots don't do a whole lot for you. You know what I mean? There's a few items like that that are in this game just for the sake of being fun or quirky items that are just there for messing around. You know what I mean? By the end of this game, you're gonna see that there's all kinds of items. I'm gonna have to do an episode just alone on just the items of Castlevania Symphony of the Night. You know what I mean? I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna show you guys all kinds of cool stuff and cool items because I'll have them all already. You know what I mean? But I gotta do some grinding for that stuff first. I can't do a video like that until I actually do have all those items, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna have to do a bit of grinding for rare items and rare drops so that I can show you guys where what they are, you know what I mean? Like, if I can't have it, if I don't have it, I can't really show you. So we're gonna go down there soon enough. We're gonna go down there soon enough. So we head back over here, and we are almost back to where we actually started this episode. Almost right here, you know what I mean? Almost, well, pretty close to the beginning of the episode where we fought the boss, and now we can go down this secret pathway. Like I said, you can come here early, but you're not gonna get very far because this guy's not gonna be here.
To meet your destiny.
He'll guide me to meet my destiny. So once again, try not to get knocked down or anything like that. This one's not too bad, you know what I mean? He actually opens up the barricade that's at the end now, so keep ducking because the rocks on the ceiling will knock you down. If you grab that now, be ready to hustle back to the boat. I usually grab it later on my way back. I'm, you know, lazy, and I just like this nice little boat ride. Journeying to get our underwater skill. This is one area in the inverted castle that's a pain in the ass to get all your map. I'll show you how to do that later. There's the barricade that opens up since we got our Merman Statue, and we have a little bit of water here. And boop, boop. In this next area, we have our holy symbol, which enables us to walk underwater and not take any more damage. It actually gives us a little bit of more momentum underwater. We can actually walk. It's awesome. So now instead of taking a boat ride, you jump down in the water and you start picking up all the items that are underwater now. There's a whole lot of stuff to explore now underwater. Not a whole lot, but this whole area has like a few areas that you can get a few life max ups and stuff like that, a couple of elixirs. Pretty sure there's some brass knuckles underwater somewhere, you know what I mean? Just random items. But now you can flip underwater, not take any damage. It's handy. Can't argue with that, man. Like I said, the only pain in the ass part for people that play this game is not knowing to even come down here, because they don't know the secret passageway is here at all. So I missed the item that was at the top, so I'm just gonna run back and go grab it. Yeah, brain fart. I was clipping too fast down on the bottom there. There we go. Grab our onyx, kill a couple bats, and now we can head back to the left. And I think I'm gonna make this the end of this part of Castlevania Symphony of the Night. So part 5 is coming to an end. I hope you enjoyed this episode. It's gonna be we're still journeying. We're still journeying. Oh, we got some knuckle dusters. We're still journeying. So we'll go save our game, and I hope to see you on the next part of Symphony of the Night. We're going to dig deeper into the underground caverns, and we're going to hit the catacombs. It's going to be sweet. We're going to go grab some more secrets, some more stuff, some more awesomeness. So it's going to be sweet. Looking forward to it. Always remember to subscribe, like, and comment, man. Peace out, happy gaming, and we'll catch you next time.